can relapse for a lot of different reasons, and that's why we usually say people need a lot of quit attempts to be able to make it for good. And relapse can happen because you're angry or frustrated and you think you just need one to calm down, or you're at a wedding and you're going to just have one cigarette with friends. The problem is that smoking just one cigarette leads to almost 90% of people going back to their full habit. It reinstates craving, it reactivates some of those neurochemicals in your brain, and really even one can be the pathway to relapse.
One of the quotes I really love is one that actually goes back to Mark Twain, who said, "Quitting smoking is easy. I've done it 100 times." The challenge with addiction isn't stopping, it's staying stopped.
Quitting any addictive drug use, an important element of that is learning that you have to outlast the pain or distress. Indeed, people do feel more sensitive to things. They feel more distress, pain, and anxiety when they quit. But with time, that anxiety and pain diminishes, goes away. And we know that the person who quits smoking, after they've gotten through withdrawal, they're less anxious, they're more calm, they're more relaxed as a non-smoker than they were as a smoker.
You know, you're smelling their secondhand smoke, you're seeing them do the ritual of smoking, and you feel your urge really starting to get intense. A good behavioral strategy would be walk away, remove yourself from the immediate environment, the temptation.
Next, we will review 8 of these practical quit smoking behavioral strategies. Make a resolution to quit. Let people know that you're quitting. Prepare your house, your car, and your clothes for quitting. Make plans to do things that you enjoy. Make plans with people who don't smoke. Don't try to take on stressful activities. Drink water during urges. And go for walks during urges. You may be dreading withdrawal. You may have doubts about your ability to quit, or you may feel defeated from past failures. These types of stories might play in your mind over and over again. Simply disregard them and decide that you're going to quit.
But the more you can anticipate when you're likely to have an urge and have something ready to help you when it hits, the more likely you're able to get through that situation without smoking.
If willpower means determination, motivation, commitment to succeeding, then that's fantastic. That really is wonderful. But if willpower means I'm not going to do anything to cope, I'm just going to sit there and grin and bear it, I'm not going to try to avoid smoking and places where people smoke or cigarettes, I'm just going to suffer through it, then I think it can be self-defeating.
It's so important to realize that you need to use all of your resources to overcome a serious addiction. Apply your willpower and say, smoking is not an option.
The person who does well is somebody who has personal responsibility for their own recovery. They decide, I'm going to commit myself to this. They stick to their recovery tools. They build a network of support that they use. People in their family, people from outside their family, who can really be there for them when they get into a pinch. So consistency, staying with it, being connected, being personally responsible, really taking it seriously does make a difference.